Salvete Amici, Magister McKee here with our next episode for the Byzantine Let's Play. We're gonna have to have a very long siege trying to take down Rhodes. I'm running the spy network in hopes that it would help make it go faster. I don't know why I think I don't have an army present, because I definitely do. Maybe that's just it'll fix itself when I unpause, hopefully. And I'm gonna pick Constantinople for the parliament. The reason for that is decentralization versus centralization, not a big deal to me, but I get a bonus on my prosperity and development. So it's going to be there, and oh, I don't have many options. Yeah, I'll just do tie to yeah, ties to neighbors. But what I will really do, oh wow, 50%. Like I was saying, what I'm really going to do is I'm going to change a law. And I'm going to change the law that favors the ruler to favor elites. I get a 10% maximum tax, which is going to add a lot of money to me. I lose some crown power, but it was already really low. I don't think it matters much. I considered maybe doing favor the wealthy, but not a huge. I don't think like the nobles make much larger amount of income for me to tax. So an extra 10% there is much more beneficial. So I'm going to switch there. And because pushing, oh, I lose 5 legitimacy. That's not good. Or I lose a lot of taxes. Also not great. Okay, well, I'll just eat the 7 stability. But this will make taxation go much better. It's already being slowly implemented, but I'm getting an extra 1% added there. It'll slowly tick up. And of course, there was an event. I paid a bunch of money, temporarily boosting inflation and so on to try and deal with that. But I just got to settle in, wait for the siege to finish before piecing out. Thankfully, I have a large enough navy to actually supply food. Otherwise, this siege would not work. And once that's done, I'm kind of stuck, not able to really expand externally. So I either don't have claims or my targets are a bit too strong. So I'll just have to kind of expand internally, which I will be doing. These tax boosts will help a lot too. The decline of our Renaissance, we definitely don't have the money for it. I don't want to pay for 27. I'm still recovering from the previous event that maybe I shouldn't have spent the money on. But I can have the nobles pay for it. So for another 20 years, we'll get prosperity and institution promotion. I think that increases institution growth. Not quite sure about that. They'll be unhappy, but they have 80% happiness right now, and it's going up because of the new law for them. So yeah, they can foot the bill. And it decreases our monthly legitimacy for a little bit, but it will come back. Okay, and then I've been micromanaging because I don't have quite enough food distribution from all of my navy here. It gathers 0.74, but thanks to Epirus dumping a huge army on here, like we're having trouble with food. So like every month it ticks over, I bring my ship back out of port. After it's collected enough food, it distributes them. It avoids the monthly tick. Oh, good, we have more advance in the siege. It avoids that monthly tick that will cause attrition, and then it immediately jumps back in. They'll be starving for a while. It's a little gamey because like they're currently should be taking attrition each day, but they're not. So I just gotta wait until October like 28, 29 or so. Bring it out. It starts distributing. They're fine. Month ticks over. Send it back in. Very micromanagey. Requires you to sit your navy on this thing here, and I can't do anything else. I don't know what's going on over there. Looks like Genoa is messing with Trebizond, whatever. The Trebizond type, whatever. But I can't really help them with my navy because my navy has to support the logistics here. Okay, so we lost more support. Yeah, and I don't think paying 5 legitimacy for 7 stability is really worth it. I really want that legitimacy higher. And yeah, tax exemption, no. I already am struggling because I need more tax. Like I don't want to get away with less tax. As you can see, well, it temporarily went down because I lost that 33% bonus. My crown power went bad. I'm now actually taxing them more, up to 3.5% instead of 2. And that's because I'm getting that maximum tax on them. It's only 2.5% now, but it's going to go up to 10%, which will counteract, more than counteract the loss of crown power. Another event wants me to build a library. I don't really have the money for it. I experiment a little. I'm going to have to take a loan, which is annoying, but nothing I can really do about it if I want a library. And libraries are quite nice. Literacy bonus there, institution growth on our capital. So I'm going to take it. And I need 4 more money. I'm maxing out my income like that, so it's just not going to work. Bring that up. I'm just going to keep pushing the legitimacy, and I'm going to have to borrow, and that'll hurt me a little bit, but it won't be too bad. Okay, why are you so high? There. Okay. So yeah, and our siege is going really well. We are down to only -7%. All right, it's been a number of months, and I've stomped a few armies of Genoa. Also, one vassal decided to get really frisky and occupy over here, way far away from home. I am going to separate piece out Genoa. I'm not going to take my cores. I'd like to, but I'm not going to, because that allows me to have a claim against them and go to war with them again in a second war, hopefully by themselves, and I can go over here and take their vassal and take control of this area for the Black Sea. Yeah, so that's the idea. And if I have a claim here, I can just sit on that, get ticking war score, and grab their vassal with it. And this way, I get a bunch of money, and get the war reps. I could pay off that loan. Okay. So they're out. And I can also then just say, I'm going to disband you. Disband all those levies. That'll improve my economy a lot. I'll let that stabilize. But so then I just gotta wait until this siege finishes, which should be pretty soon. And then when it does, take our cores. Or actually, if I accept losing like 3 ducats, I can get out of the war immediately. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna then be done with the war entirely. Which means I can bring down all my levies. Bring the navy back to be repaired. And I can... I can't quite pay off the debt, but I will be able to handle that debt quite easily now. Excellent. So we finished that war off. And now we're kind of waiting. I can intervene against Naples. Oh, they're fighting the Pope. Well, I don't see why I should help the Pope against Naples. How's that war looking? Oh, it's just... Yeah. They have 19,000. Wait, they only have 19,000? Oh. Interesting. So they are busy, and they are fighting, and their levies are really low now. I must be because of their regency or something. Well, it's not a regency, but it must be because they have a new ruler. Well, that seems like there's an opportunity here for us to take a bunch of Greece for ourselves. Well, in that case, I think it's a good place to end our episode. We've successfully taken over Rhodes, and looks like we have an opportunity to make some serious gains in Greece because Naples is busy. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please comment, like, and or subscribe so others can find this video too. I will see you all next time.